Well, basketball fans, you've got it on too very early in the season, but a lot of excitement still in the air, Grant.
No question, B.A. I mean, the fan base will usually carry it until their team is mathematically eliminated. Fans in this league are so passionate about their teams, and that's one of the things that makes the NBA so great.
And MP recently made a statement that on any given night, he's hyper-focused on beating his primary matchup. Sounds like he's got something to prove.
And truthfully, MP has looked like he's just on another level in recent matchups, outperforming his opponent and excelling in his position. In terms of rising to the challenge he set for himself, this may have been the focus MP needed to take his game to the next level.
All right, now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Booker and Beal are the talented backcourt. Kevin Durant is out there with Nick Richards. And it's Caruso in at the 3 slot. Here's Edey to the left wing. Just 5 to shoot. Bane, the pass to D. Memphis needs to get off a shot. Jackson for 3. Kevin Durant pulls it in. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, the Grizzlies head coach had a few moments to share with me, and KD's name came up pretty quickly. I asked coach about strategy for Durant, and he said, I want to get physical with him, make sure he's not getting easy looks at the hoop and ruffle his feathers. So the orders for the defense are to stay tough with Durant. Back to you.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. And so it's Memphis with it, coming off a Suns make. Pass to D. Puts up a 3. Nails it from beyond the arc.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Durant, pass to Richards. Booker with it. And it's Bane with the rebound.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Richard, for years, the Grizzlies' team motto was grit and grind. You think that shifted?
They're a little bit flashier now, but they still have that underdog spirit. That's what grit and grind is about. They're always out to prove themselves. Oh, absolutely aggressive move by Durant, taking it right to the hole with authority.
Morant, the pass to Bane. Out to the right wing. And there's a pick. Tries it from 19, and the jumper falls for him.
Kind of a rare spot for Bane, but he's a true shooter, so he can get it dialed in.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Sinks it from distance.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
Morant finds Jackson. Floats one. Richards pulls it in. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Beal goes in. Stolen by Jackson. And now the Grizzlies on the run. Here's D. In his last outing, 10 points for him. It's tipped. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Ho-hum, guess what? Another bucket for KD. Just making the game look easy, somewhat boring.
Phoenix shooting their first free throw of the night. Well, Richard, I know you had the pleasure of guarding Kevin Durant. Not an easy assignment. What was that like?
You're right, B.A. I had the pleasure of guarding him in the NBA Finals. And let's say it was not the easiest of tasks. He's become such a complete player, there's no way to stop him. He takes what you give him, and he kills you with it. Oh, one thing about Ja? Oh, he's determined.
Caruso outside. Pass to Booker. Memphis with a rebound. It was a victory here for the home team last time these guys met.
They came away with an easy win last time. due in large part to their work on the glass.
And if they can keep that same physicality, you have to think they'll be in a good position to grab another win here.
Intercepted. On the wing, Bane. Pass to D. Here's Edey. Shoots over Durant. And it's Edey missing. The Suns lead by 3. Outside for Booker. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's on Desmond Bane.
When Devin Booker steps on the court, you almost expect 30 or 40-point nights. Booker is that talented.
Dunn, he's checked in for the Suns. Ever since Phoenix changed ownership, they've been all in on winning now, Richard.
They've traded a lot of picks away and young talent to assemble a team of superstars. Some of the best shooters in the history of this league, and they were willing to go deep into the luxury tax to sustain it.
Outside Durant. The rebound by Jackson. Grizzlies trail by 5. D, the pass to Bane. Now Morant. Pass to Edey. Outside Bane. Here's D, defended by Dunn. Shot clock at 6. They set the pick. Fires the 3. Second chance shot. And the layup is up and in.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
Beal from outside. The Grizzlies pull it in. Tough loss coming against San Antonio in their last game.
It really just wasn't a fun game for them. Their offense looked stagnant, and they couldn't get anything going.
It seemed like any time they strung together a few baskets, they just went ice cold so quickly.
For Memphis, they've gone 4 of 10 shooting the rock in this first quarter. Pass to Bane. Gets it to go from 18 feet away. Bane's got his second bucket on the night.
Off the catch, Bane has that repeatable shot motion. It's just so consistent.
And the timeout called by Mike Budenholzer. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. And Richardson's bursting onto the scene. Bane has been nothing short of spectacular.
Bane was a steal with the 30th pick. He's added to his game each year. And now, look, he's one of the better two-way wings in the league.
Phoenix making a switch here. Allen's checked in. Now Richards hasn't gotten one to fall yet. There's the 3. Knocks down the long J.
Defensively, gotta close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
Aldama, the pass to D. Here's Wells, defended by Dunn. Here's Wells. Back to Aldama. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Well, the last. Memphis leading by 3. Jackson out there with Edey. Then there's Ja Morant, and it's Wells in at the small forward position. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Here's D, and he goes in for the dunk.
Woo! He just levitated in the air, double pump, and then slammed it home.
How about the D right there? They just got out of the way. They let him choose what kind of move he wanted to make. Outside O'Neal. Allen, the pass to O'Neal. And the Suns get another 3.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. Well, D in their last time out against the Spurs played some quality basketball. He tallied 10 points and was so disruptive defensively, picking up a bunch of steals. He was effective in that finding ways to be useful out there. Back to you guys.
Yeah, got it. We saw him play in attack mode the other day. We'll see if he can keep it up in this one.
You know, I think he can. A repeat performance should be no problem for him.
Oh, I don't know. After you put up numbers like that, I think the defense starts paying a little bit more attention to you, so it might be difficult.
Grizzlies lead by 4. Here's Wells. And he draws body contact. Looks like a blocking foul. He was in the shooting motion, so he'll head to the line. It goes on Grayson Allen. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Grizzlies?
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
You know, another thing that has impressed me has been their numbers of points in the paint, just dominating down there. They're just getting whatever shot they want in close.
To the paint. Here's Iguodala. Oh, the block! Just stops it cold and takes possession. Oh, what a performance offensively.
They're really rolling at that end. Excellent game plan.
Morant. Ooh, great D that time from Dunn.
Outstanding work to send him away. They sniffed that one out.
Pass to Allen. Out to Beal. 4-3. The Grizzlies pull it in. Edey's got 6 rebounds in the game. Morant with it. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against San Antonio. Oh, Morant gets it done inside.
He gets a lot of defensive attention, but Morant, he can expect this type of rough scene anytime he takes it inside.
Caruso finds Allen. Pass to Beal. Back to Allen. Fires for 3. Got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball. Memphis making a switch here. Baines checked in. And the Suns also making a change. Durant's checked in. 5 to shoot. And here's Allen. Beal outside. Gets the 3 ball to go. Beal's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
They've got some ground to make up, and shooting the 3 ball more consistently like they are now should help them do it.
The 3 from Bane. The rebound by Allen.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Drives to the hoop. Blocked! And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Edey. And so it's Phoenix with it. Allen outside. 3-pointer. And again, it's Phoenix from deep.
Good eyes, Bradley Beal. That's a nice setup there.
Outside Bane. Pass to D. Outside Morant. Now here's Bane. 5 on the clock. Launches a 3. Sends it home from 3-point land. Bane's got 7.
When you're as accurate as Bane, you love doing this, giving them a little taste of their own medicine.
Here's Iguodala, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
Jackson surveying the D. Shot from the top of the key. And another basket for Memphis. Suns trail by 5. Durant way outside. Memphis with a rebound. Edey's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Oh, Beal picks his pocket. Shoots from 12. Yes, on the jumper. Beal's got 5 points now this quarter.
I like the balance of that shot. Beal nailing a pull-up. Those are not easy.
Phoenix has gone 3 of 6 from outside in the second quarter. Down low. Oh, Durant playing big in the paint.
This is how you force a defense to collapse. Kick the ball right inside.
Here's D. Allen defending. It's tipped. Caruso against Bane. Tipped away. On the break. And here's Beal. 5 points in the game. Pass to Durant. Now here's Beal. Hounded by Morant. For three, Allen. The rebound by Edey. Edey's got rebound number 8 now. Ja steps on the gas. Oh, his shooting remains on point. 3 for 4 thus far.
And when Morant takes off towards the basket, look, you're already done. You've already lost because that's how he makes his living.
Beal outside. Durant for 3. D pulls it in. And it's Morant with the ball for Memphis. It's a 3-point game. Pass to D. Morant looking for an opening. Here's D. Jackson with a screen on Allen. 4 on the clock. Ooh, Durant with a steal. And here's the fast break. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Ja Morant picks one up. When you look at the career of Kevin Durant, he's had an amazing... And so we've reached the end of the first half of play. Memphis ahead, up 10. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Happy you could join us. First up, let's talk about the players of the week. In the Eastern Conference, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
No surprise to see Giannis take home the award. It's almost a surprise when he does.
And now how about those first 2 quarters of play? Just a dominating performance for the Memphis Grizzlies. And that is going to do it for...
And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books. One half to go. One guy who's been getting it done is Santi Aldama.
He's been so disruptive defensively in the first half. His fast hands pick plenty of pockets.
Not only does he have solid defensive instincts, he just plays extremely hard. And I know people might not realize this, but that is a skill, and it is very difficult for the opposition. It is a recipe for disaster.
On the court right now for the Suns, Booker and Beal in the talented backcourt. Alex Caruso is out there with Kevin Durant, and it's Richards in at center. Got a piece of it. Durant, pass to Beal. Unloads from 13, and he gets it to go off the front iron. Beal's got 13 now.
Beal is just a Picasso in that mid-range.
Here's Morant. Morant with the slam!
And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
Once again, an explosive highlight on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Outside Booker. Durant for 3. And Morant clears the board.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Here's D, hounded by Beal. Outside Bane, pass to D. And here's Morant. Just 5 on the clock. Beal goes in, and then Beal with the dunk.
We've seen this many times before. Beal is such a versatile and effortless scorer.
Outside Bane. Outside Morant. Misses the 3.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
And he's going for the lob and rejected. Here's D, hounded by Beal. Jackson can't get it to go. Suns trail by 11. Caruso outside. Back to Richards. RJ, does playing at a faster pace work the same in the regular season as it does in the playoffs?
Depends on the opponent. Teams that like to slow down and can be methodical in the half court can make it a slugfest. You have to be ready for that.
And the second free throw is good. And so it's Memphis with it. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Here's Bane. And it's Phoenix with a rebound. Richards has got 6 rebounds in the game. Pass to Morant. This one for 3. Oh! A bomb from John!
And his ability to efficiently score, that's really helped him out in this one, putting them ahead on the scoreboard.
And the timeout called by Mike Budenholzer. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Outside Booker. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Back to Beal. Booker finds Beal. And then Beal with the dunk.
Not shocking to see Beal running up the scoreboard. He has a knack for putting together some big nights.
Here's D. He's got 7. Blocked! And they'll get another chance. Jackson, the pass to Bane. Clock at 6. From outside the arc. The Suns clear it. Now here's Booker. 5 points in the game. Here's Beal. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. You know, over Bradley Beal's career, he succeeded in a few different roles, RJ.
Yeah, he played with the ball-dominant guy. Then he became the sole star on his team, and now he's playing with multiple stars. Evolution is a part of success, and Bradley Beal is doing it.
Morant against Booker. Morant, no good. And Booker's got the ball here for Phoenix. They trail by 9. Left side, Morant. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Missed inside. The Suns have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Pass to Beal. And once again, off the mark by Phoenix.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
And here's Morant outside. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
Booker, the pass to Beal. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. Booker's got his 3rd assist of the night.
Hey, he's doing whatever he can right now to pump up his teammates.
Morant into the lane. Morant, strong finish at the rim.
Any trip that ends with Morant going to the hoop, it's great for his team.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
When it comes to winning big, basketball acumen is the difference. LeBron James said, quote, in the final 2 rounds of the playoffs, what's going to separate teams is IQ. There's moments in the game that a coach can't prepare you for, where you have to make adjustments right away. It's not experience, it's IQ.
He would know, Allie. Thanks. D, the pass to Jackson. Here's D. On the wing, Bane. Lets the 3 fly. It's good. He's 6 for 12 from the floor.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of 3-pointers.
Jackson against Durant. 3-pointer. Beal. That doesn't go either for Beal.
His 3-point shooting kind of dried up in the second half. He is yet to make one after knocking down 3 before halftime.
He's giving his all, but you can't force yourself back on track.
Outside Booker. Tries a 10-footer. In deep. Booker gets it to go.
People first think of Booker as an outside shooter, but he does a lot of his work in the lane.
Timeout call. Alex Caruso on defense, RJ. He forces his fair share of turnovers.
Yeah, he's got great instincts, quick hands. You can't be loose with the ball around Caruso, one of the best one-on-one defenders in the game.
Here's Allen. That's good. And so Durant with the assist. And that makes it a tie ball game.
At his size, KD is able to see the floor so well, and it helps him make passes just like that.
Bane and Jackson Jr. holding down the forward spots. Then it's Edey, then there's Ja Morant, and it's D in at the shooting guard position. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Here's Durant. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Here's Allen. The rebound by Edey. Edey's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. Morant, the pass to D. Stolen by Caruso. Dunn right side to take the lead. Knocks it down from distance. And the Suns lead by 1. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Phoenix.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
And following that, the number of second chance buckets they've tallied has been superb, showing no mercy in hitting the offensive glass.
Durant, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Jaren Jackson picks one up.
Part of what makes KD an all-timer, we have never seen someone his size with that type of handle.
And he can't hit the second. Right wing, and here's Morant outside. Good. And he's hit 8 of 14 now. A solid offensive performance.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
Outside Durant. Pass to Allen. And the foul on Jaren Jackson. That'll be foul number 5 on him.
That's a key foul. That's his 5th. He's got to be smart the rest of the way.
Here's Iguodala. On the wing, Durant. Defended by Jackson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. For 3.
This team leans on Jaren Jackson Jr.'s defense. It can be a difference maker.
Pass to Edey. And we're going to have a jump ball. Now here's Morant. Back to Jackson. Here's D. Just 4 to shoot. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
Richards is checked in for the Suns. Suns trail by 6. Durant, pass to Caruso. Richards with it. Allen on the wing. The 3 is up. The rebound by Jackson.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
Jackson with a screen on Durant. Pass to Edey. On the wing, Bane. Jackson, the screen. Lets it fly. Outside for Morant. Here's D. He's guarded by Caruso. Jackson with a screen on Caruso. And again, it's Memphis missing.
The perimeter game has failed him thus far. Hit 1 from range in the first half, but nothing since.
A different look for Phoenix. Beal comes in for Allen, and it's Devin Booker in for Kevin Durant. Richards, that one's good. Give the assist to Booker.
Continuing to get better at facilitating Booker with a dime.
Here's D. And it's Phoenix with a rebound. Beal's got his 5th rebound in this one.
That puts them over the foul limit with plenty of time left. They have to be careful now.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
They've been just suffocating on defense the whole game. Look at their shot blocking. The opposition doesn't have any room to breathe.
And you also have to respect the pride they take in playing defense. They've been able to get some takeaways because of their activity level.
And he's headed to the line for 2. He gets the whistle there. And you think about the fearlessness of Ja Morant and how he attacks, even as a smaller player. RJ, you got any comparisons?
I would say AI, but AI was more of a 2-guard, even though he was a couple inches shorter, but definitely similarities of how they attack the paint with fearlessness. It's the size of Jackson Jr. that is so hard to match up with. This is why defenders are just forced to foul him.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Well, so much can be said about Jaren Jackson Jr.'s versatility, but I'd like to praise his team-first mindset. If the dirty work needs doing, he's got it, as long as it helps his team get the win.
And the timeout called by Mike Budenholzer. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Over that last break, guys, I got a chance to hear what Mike Budenholzer said to the team. He told his players, we are right there, guys. This game is ours. Continue to work hard, and we will win this game.
And Allie, thank you for that. Here's D. The rebound by Devin Booker. Booker's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. To the inside. And another basket for Phoenix.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Memphis has gotten 3 threes to fall out of 4 attempts here in the 4th. Here's Morant. In the paint, Morant puts it in.
Just taking what the defense gives him. Morant keeping it simple on offense. I love it.
Ball stolen. D gets the bucket. Now it's a 5-point Grizzly lead.
Breakdown for the defenders, and you can't ask for an easier bucket than that.
Dunn outside. It's Beal on the wing. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good. Grizzlies lead by 5. Pass to Jackson. Outside Morant. Beyond the arc. Hits a 3-pointer. Morant's got 18 points in just the second half.
He's looked practically unstoppable this quarter. The defense, yeah, well, they haven't had many answers for him.
Dunn outside, and that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. Durant, he's checked in for Dunn.
Final substitution, number 35, Kevin Durant.
Pass to Booker, and stolen by Morant. And here's the fast break. Bane, the pass to D. Here's Edey. 6 to shoot. Back to Jackson. Here's Edey. Oh, my goodness!
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they played and a confidence they're not afraid to show. And once again, off the mark by Phoenix.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Bane hits the front of the rim and out. And so it's Booker with it. He brings it up for the Suns. Looking to win the run. Durant's shot is off.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Kicks it out to Bane. Here's D. Driving in. Pass to Morant. Here's D. 3-pointer. Richards pulls it in. Richards has got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you gotta shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Here's Jackson, hits the jump hook, and the Grizzlies lead by 12.
Love the power finish from Jaren Jackson, pushing right through the contact.
And the timeout called by Mike Budenholzer. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. Well, you got to like what Ja Morant has done in this game.
And whatever the D has thrown at him, he's had an answer. His offense is coming naturally to him because he keeps things simple. You hear that, people? Keeps things simple.
Caruso finds Booker. Here's Beal. It's blocked. And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball. 6 on the shot clock to end the drought. Back to Richards. Caruso outside. Pass to Durant. Richards with a screen. Second chance effort. And he gets the jumper to drop. Durant's gotten 4 this quarter.
This is how smart Durant is. Able to break defenses apart in screen rolls like it's nothing.
D, the pass to Wells. And here's Morant from downtown. And it's Phoenix with a rebound. Beal's got rebound number 7 tonight. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Tenacious move by Beal inside, absorbing that contact.
And he makes both free throws. And there's 1:45 left to play in the fourth quarter. And stolen by Caruso. Beal outside. Hits the trifecta. Beal's got 36 points.
Ooh, let him know, Beal. That is a huge shot.
1:35 left in the final quarter. D, the pass to Morant. Here's D. Richards pulls it in. Suns trail by 5. Pass to Beal. The 3-ball. That's good. And so Durant with the assist. Durant's got 5 assists in the game.
You expect he's going to find a way to pull through in the clutch.
Wells, that's good.
And it's even more satisfying when you answer with a 3, and it looks like they're putting the game out of reach.
Here's Beal. Can't hit from in close. The Grizzlies shooting around 50% in the game so far. Pass to Jackson. Shoots over Beal. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. Now it's a 7-point Grizzly lead.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
And up the court come the Grizzlies on the break. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. And the Grizzlies lead by 9.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
And here's Memphis now. They've led by as many as 14. And here's Morant outside. Richards pulls it in. A nice shot by Booker. Oh, they pick off the pass. So Memphis wins it. Boy, they didn't make it easy on their...
Okay then, that's how we stand on business. I hate this Bay Area weather. It's